Good day, open hearts, and thank you for being here at the Shell Energy. I am at the studio today, so I didn't want to light up anything, so I'm just using Palo Santo oil to bless and open sacred space for you and I to meet here. I really do treasure these moments. Yesterday was a little hectic. It was pretty busy, so I wasn't here for the 5 Kawak. Kawak is the storm, so it was quite a stormy type of day. I had to keep grounding myself to the heart, grounding to the heart. Even like that, I missed alignment a few times. But it's okay. You know, we did shift. It was a major shift. I don't know if you had what I call those mandala effects. They were, it was so crazy. I had 2 very vivid mandala effects. I have a big deja vu moment, and I had to go and ground with one of the trees to bring me to the current, timeline that I am here with you, because it was like all this shifting going on yesterday. And I feel like because as a collective, as a human collective, Kawak is also the rainbow. I like to see Kawak as a storm that opens the heavens and brings forth the rainbow bridge to our physicality, so that we might come in and walk the bridge as far as we can, or all the way through. So I feel yesterday was a major day on that. As a collective, we chose to step up, to move forward a little bit, faster. So it felt like that. By the end of the day, it felt like that. There was a lot of rainbow light, but specifically a lot of red came through. And I feel that was just for comfort, because people might have feel a little frightful because the shifting that was going on. So there was a lot of red frequencies and the tones of green. So again, yesterday was a big shift. So thank you for that. These things happen because all of us align and want the same at a higher level. So you might have been grocery shopping, or you might have been working or reading a book, but your higher self was in a meeting with the collective and voted. And the vote was, we're moving forward. What's the next step? So that's what happened yesterday, the little stormy day. So today, I love today. Today is 6 Ajpu. Ajpu is, the way I see it again, I have no experience with, sitting in a classroom or in circle with the elders and understanding specifically about this. I just sit with these frequencies. And to me, Ajpu rings as our highest levels coming through, our light body coming through. We claiming the light body, because it's not that we didn't have it. It's a remembering that we have it and we're claiming it. We are the divine human, claiming the next step. Give me the next step. Return to me my tools, my light body, my higher understanding, my higher knowing, the sun, the beautiful corazón del sol, del cielo, corazón de la tierra, the heart of the sky, Solaris with central sun, aligning with el corazón, the heart of the earth, and coming through with us, aligning with our physicality, our all our layers, all our fields, and bringing in that golden light that makes us remember to light up, go quantum, light up our fields, our entire fields. And with that, we create the ripples of this golden light. So these days are very powerful. Ajpu days are usually very powerful to remember our lineage, our where we coming from and who we are, and all of that beautiful knowledge that we have forgotten as we come here And we come here, you know, these are, and Ajpu also reminds us of those cycles, because Ajpu are also the twins. The twins in the Mayan Popol Vuh are two males, but I feel, you know, it's a combination of the female and the male, the sacred masculine and the sacred energy that we all have. So we all have these twin frequency. It belongs to us. We have that, and it's our job to keep it balanced. So I feel that's what it means. And they went under to the underworld, they die, and they resurrected. So it's a cycle of coming back. So the many times that we have come, we forget that what we are is this light body, this golden race of the human collective. And we come in here to, you know, experience. That is mainly why we're here. We can come here. And you are here because you wanted to experience this actual period of time in the earth, which is, it's just like, it's so cool. It's so wonderful. You have no idea that, you know, you might see it when you, if you look out the window, it's beautiful. So I hope that, you know, you stay with that, because every time I look out the window, I really just see beautiful and joy and, you know, everything working out, even if it's a storm like it has been here in the Northeast. Very, very strong flash floods, which are interesting. But some people instead, you know, they connect to a different reality, and they get entangled into these inorganic projections and recycling of this drama. And other people use this because they want to wake up more people. So if you are into that, that's good. But I am not connected with whatever is going on in other levels of you know, the news and what's going on. I am really not very connected there. But if you are, that's okay. You know, that's your way of expressing and expanding. That's fine. I feel that our nervous systems get shocked very easily when we go from our organic frequencies to those frequencies that are a little bit lower, and the nervous system is shocked when you go up and down so much like that. So, but today is 6 Ajpu, so remember that. 6, what I do is I sit also with the number 6, and yes, there is numerology in it, but when you see 6, you feel, the number 6 to me feels as you are sitting in a lotus flower and the petals just hold you like that. This is how number 6 always feels to me. Like if you sit in the middle of the lotus flower and the petals just cuddle you and hug you. So there is this beautiful divine love, pure love through all 360 degrees and fully supporting you. And then you have Ajpu today, which is, you know, the sun, your light being that you are, your inheritance, you know, that reminding you, you are a divine being having an experience here with other divine beings. That's what I said. If you know who you are, then you also know who everybody is. And you understand that they are playing roles for their experience. But this is what I do. I sit with the name and the frequencies, and 6 has always felt to me like that. Like I'm sitting in the middle of the lotus flowers and it's just hugging me, holding me. My house actually is a number 6. And I've, you know, not always felt like that every single day, but it always returned to that. When the house is in balance, it always returned to that feeling to me. So it's nice to, I don't know, I used to do maybe some numerology. I did a little bit numerology many years ago, but I ended up just sitting with it. Like I would really be paying attention to astrology before. And now I just feel like sitting, like a lot of people start talking about Mercury and Mercury's retrograde, and I didn't even know it was Mercury retrograde until This morning, I think I sent some text that didn't go through, and I'm like, oh, that's what people were talking about. But I like to sit with the planet. You sit with the planet and you connect with the planet. And to me, Mercury is all about connection, all about how we connect with each other. And that's what Mercury comes and tells me. And it's funny because it's supposed to be my ruler. And one of the challenges that I always had is that I always forget words. When I am talking, I have the word and it doesn't come through with the way I want it. And what happened a couple of years back now is like I can actually see the word and it comes through, and then it's like other thing comes out of my mouth. So it's funny because it's supposed to be my ruler. I'm supposed to be very good communicating, but I just, the way you disconnect with the other belief systems, I have been disconnecting with this also, with the numerology, with the astrology, and I just sit with the planet and I say, is this what that is? Is this, Mercury? People say it's retrograde. The retrogrades are excellent because then you can go back and redo something that you are not done with, and go clean your closet and stuff like that. But anyway, today's a wonderful day to remember and sit. And if you don't remember, you sit and you just, practice questioning. Ask questions. You sit in quiet, stand and ask who I am, what I am. And you can just ask the question and remain quiet, and you will get an answer. You can sit down with a pad. I am so big with journaling. I'm very big with journaling. I have so many notebooks and I journal so much because that has brought me to balance in many ways. It's one of the tools that really have delivered to me, the journaling. So you can sit with your pen and pad and ask, who am I? What I am? What am I? And ask, why am I here? Because the answer always comes. In my experience, I have always gotten the answer. Sometimes I'm not totally present, so that the answer will come an hour later when my ego is distracted, and it will come. Okay, and then don't second guess, because then you start like, oh my God, is that what it is? Is that what it is? No, don't second guess it. That's what it is. Once your ego is not in the driving seat, is distracted doing something else, you will see it sometimes after. But usually comes when you're sitting quietly. All the answers come that way. If you come to see me at the studio, I don't do psychic readings, and I don't do, readings about the future. I never have. It's mostly about the current state of your light and the current state of your field. And that way you answer your own questions about what ripples, what waves are you sending out. Okay, so today is a good day to remember that light that is in your heart, that is the God light. You are the God self. You are God in motion. You are divinity in motion. You are divinity creating everything that you see around you. You are divinity feeling everything that you see and you want to create. That's why it's so important to parent your mind, because the lower mind is like get you exhausted, and that's not who you are. Okay, so today is a day of celebration where we celebrate the divinity of who we are, spirit, high spirit. And that is not something outside of you feel. Again, it's not up in the clouds. We remember our connection with everything as the golden race, the human collective that we are. Ajpu is the divine human being. To me, that's what Ajpu represents. It's our divine human being. We claiming that. We die and resurrect, just like the twins when they went in the underworld. Okay. Thank you so much for coming with your open heart and open mind. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you so much for your comments and questions. Divine blessings, my angels. Namaste.